Hello! In this recording, I wanted to show you how to add an event to your group calendar so that your committee can share events just within the group that you can easily see and work with and add all kinds of fun stuff. Because you know what? There is nothing more fun than adding more events to your day. But this will help you easily keep track of it and add all the pertinent details to that meeting. So from your group, which you can get to over on the left-hand side in groups right over here, just go to the group page. You can find it in the home page right here. And you have a secret calendar that you can get to from within groups. And it is over here, right on the right-hand side. And just click on View Calendar. And it can take a minute to pop up, so be patient. You can use this time to go grab some coffee or whatever, but you'll see the calendar feed, and usually there's nothing here, but you can start adding stuff to the calendar. And this is a great place to just kind of keep track of details and do all that fun stuff, even assign magical tasks or just keep track of things for people. And you can change the view here for yourself. You can have a weekly view if you'd like, a monthly view, or an agenda view, which kind of lists things out. I prefer a monthly view, but to add things to your calendar, click on this plus sign to create a new event. And again, it can take a minute to do that, so just be patient. And this is where I like to go into more options. You can do a quick add if it is a quick meeting. Just make sure that when you do a quick add, you are adding it to this calendar, because if this is a drop-down list, and so make sure that you're adding it to the calendar, this calendar that you want to add it to. So make sure that it has this calendar in the drop-down. So add the title of the event if you're doing it in this quick event. So let's say that we're having a let's see, winter tenure meeting. And the date that we're going to have this is the 27th. We're going to have it at 2 p.m. To 3 p.m. And the location that we're going to have it. Well, I've decided that we're going to have it on Zoom. So you can actually enter the location of the Zoom meeting right here. But and that's kind of nice to have. But you can even go and get all the information and pop it. I hope you can pop it in right here if you happen to just know the Zoom link. But that's why I like to open the more options and just have a more comprehensive bunch of stuff right here. So you can enter more things right here. You can enter an agenda right here if you'd like. You can insert documents. You can insert links. So you can have like an agenda, a meeting agenda. You can insert any files you may need, things to review, student responses, evaluation. If I could spell, that would be fantastic. And all that stuff. You can even pop over to like my meetings over here. And if you wanted to, I'll just let's pretend this is like a the meeting invitation, right? And you could copy the entire invitation right here and pop that in to your invite below and have the whole thing here. Make it all fancy. And then just copy the link. You can do a Control-C and then make sure to put any Zoom location down here in the location because that'll give people a nice link they can just click on. And then do Create Event. And what that will do in your calendar, if you go back home in your group, is it will, in the calendar, when you go back to that calendar, neatly show up. It takes a minute, apologies. That winter tenure meeting. And they can just click on it and they'll have all the information at a glance that they'll need, and even the location. And it's really neat and nice. And as it comes up in that group information, when it's updated, it'll be in their to-do list. Just like as a student would have, it will be in their to-do list for them. So that's just kind of nice. It's a nice thing for people to have as they are moving along. I hope that is helpful. If you have any questions or you need a walkthrough on any of this stuff, please don't hesitate to contact eLearning, eLearning at greenriver.edu.